Whale too.
It has been announced that the upcoming Olympus Has Fallen sequel, London Has Fallen, has now moved its scheduled release date of January 22nd, 2016 to March 4th, 2016. The story begins in London, where the British Prime Minister has passed away under mysterious circumstances. His funeral is a must-attend event for leaders of the Western world. However, what starts out as the most protected event on Earth turns into a deadly plot to kill the world's most powerful leaders, devastate every known landmark in the British capital, and unleash a terrifying vision of the future. Only 3 people have any hope of stopping it: the President of the United States, his formidable Secret Service head, and an English MI6 agent who rightly trusts no one. Jeanette buyers sell London Has Fallen, moving back to March 4th.
That's for Oscar consideration, guys. That's obviously why they moved it. My brain has fallen. I hate this series. I don't care about it. It's stupid and dumb. Sell.
I buy it. After watching, you remember those 2 films came out, White House Down in London and Olympus Has Fallen came out, and I made the horrible tragic mistake of watching White House Down first.
Oh boy.
That was criminally bad.
Not good.
And then I kind of took a pass for a while on Olympus Has Fallen, and I finally got around to watching it. Look, I'm going to tell you, I'll admit, I liked it. I liked Olympus Has Fallen. I thought it was fun. I thought it was everything White House Down should have been. I thought the action was insane. It was hyper violent. The one-liners in it were actually clever instead of the ones we got in White House Down. I really enjoyed the film. Now, I'm not going to say, jumps on my top 20 all-time favorite action films, not at all, but it ended up being an enjoyable film for me, and I ended up looking forward to it. The notion that, okay, now there's another, global disaster going on here in London, and only the President of the United States and his Secret Service agent can save it. Delicious, I say. That sounds delicious. How Morgan Freeman fits into that with Gerard Butler and Aaron Eckhart, I'm not sure. But here's the reason I'm buying the move, though. I think a lot of times we see January as the graveyard, where studios send a lot of their movies to go die. I mean, you're going to be pitted up against, all the Christmas movies that are still going to be on here. I mean, Revenant's going to be out. Hateful Eight's going to be out. Star Wars is going to be out, blah, blah, blah. Them moving that out of the graveyard to March, closer to the summer season. And remember, every year, March is becoming more and more part of the summer movie season, as it turns out. Moving it to March tells me they've got more confidence in this movie than they did before. So for that reason, I'm going to give this move a buy.
I mean, why else would you move it? Like, I'm not buying this move because I want to see this in January. This is like why I was looking forward to January. I already have, March is already covered, okay? Yeah. Between college basketball and that little Batman versus Superman movie coming out, my March is already set. You didn't need to throw this in here. And just hearing the explanation of what this movie is, if you close your eyes and you didn't know who was in it, I would have assumed it's a sequel to White House Down, as opposed to Olympus Has Fallen, because this sounds ridiculous. I hope they treat it with some semblance of realism. Like, give me a little bit of that gritty, realistic,
but not much.
Few diehards in there. Have fun with it, but let's make it a little realistic here.